Lesson 8. The Authenticity Advantage, Building Genuine Connections Through Effective Communication. Hello, and welcome back to Day 8 of our learning series on communicating for influence. If you recall, in our previous session, we dove deep into the 4 primary principles of communication. Today, we're going to explore another set of 4 principles, the 4 principles of interpersonal communication. These principles, developed by communication expert Don L.K., form the foundation for building genuine and authentic connections with others. By being mindful of these principles, you can minimize frustrations and misunderstandings when interacting with people. First, let's acknowledge that the message received might not be the message intended. This doesn't necessarily mean that the speaker or listener is at fault. Our messages pass through a filter of thoughts and emotions on both ends. It's crucial to be aware of this filtering process when communicating. Now, you might be wondering, how can we be always communicating, even when we're not talking? Well, even when sitting silently in a corner, we send out messages through our body language and facial expressions. A single glance or gesture can speak volumes. Therefore, it's essential to be mindful of the nonverbal messages you're sending, such as sighs, eye rolls, or clenched teeth. These cues can reveal your frustration or anger, even when you're trying to hide it. If people sense something's off but can't quite pinpoint it, it can damage the relationship. Moving on to the next principle, every message, regardless of its content, carries both information and emotion. While the content is easy to grasp, emotions can be more subtle. If the message and emotion don't align, it can create confusion for the receiver. That's why it's more effective to express your anger directly, rather than denying it and causing an outburst later on. The 4th principle emphasizes that nonverbal cues are often more believable than spoken words. Keeping these principles in mind, we can see that authenticity is crucial for influential communication. You must believe in what you're saying, otherwise, your message will fall flat. You might be reminded of the famous debate between Jordan Peterson and Sam Harris on the nature of truth. Both of them are excellent, influential communicators, and if you're seeking inspiration, it's definitely worth watching. Now, get ready for a game changer in your life theory. To communicate authentically, you must recognize that there is no absolute truth. There are only our individual truths, shaped by our personal experiences and perspectives. These subjective truths can never be entirely factual, as they pass through our mental filtering system. Approaching communication from the standpoint of "this is what I believe, but I don't expect you to agree" can create trust and openness. By sharing your beliefs and the reasons behind them, you establish a human connection that resonates with others, whether you're leading a team of 100 or having a casual conversation with friends. The content of your message is the easiest part to connect with others, but it's not enough. You must help people understand why your message matters to them and how it relates to their lives. Mastering nonverbal cues, such as eye contact, gentle touches, and timely hand gestures, can enhance your connection with others. For neurodivergent individuals, establishing these connections may be more challenging. However, there are ways to adapt, such as focusing on maintaining eye contact when listening. Behavioral experts suggest holding eye contact for 4 to 5 seconds to foster authenticity and establish a connection. But don't get too caught up in counting the seconds. Focus on being present and engaged in the conversation. When you're truly present, your body language will flow more naturally. Instead of thinking about how to respond, concentrate on what the other person is saying. Visualize their story as if you were watching a movie, and let your genuine reactions guide your nonverbal communication. Nothing can replace authenticity in interpersonal communication, but it's understandable if you need some extra confidence to refine your body language. Don't worry, we've got you covered in our next session, Communicating for Influence, Body Language Style. Here, we will delve into the nuances of body language and how to use it effectively to strengthen your communication skills. In conclusion, being aware of the 4 principles of interpersonal communication can significantly improve your ability to connect with others genuinely and authentically. By understanding the importance of both verbal and nonverbal cues, and by being mindful of the message and emotions conveyed, you will be better equipped to communicate effectively and influence those around you. Remember, authenticity is the key to unlocking powerful, influential communication. Embrace your individual truth and share it openly with others. As you refine your communication skills through practice and attention to detail, you will find that your ability to connect with others and make a lasting impact will soar to new heights. So, go forth and communicate with authenticity and confidence. We look forward to seeing you in our next session, where we will continue to explore the fascinating world of communication and influence.